One of the major things that we've got to do when it comes to creating success in our lives, and let's talk about creating success in a universal sense. So, I mean, this can really be applied to everything, because I think that when we start to awaken the millionaire within, we start to awaken our relationships, our health, our career, right? Life itself. And so it starts with letting go of excuses. Excuses are bullshit, and we've got to face them. Now, I don't mean that there aren't problems, because I've got problems, you've got problems, everyone's got problems. Problems are not excuses, problems are reality. Problems are part of life. An excuse is just a reason why you weren't able to overcome your problem. That's all it is. And so we only have two choices. We can have excuses or we can have results. And we get to choose what we put our attention and energy into. And so when it comes to living a great life, we have to resign from excuses. We have to let go of them. And we have to face, a lot of the time, the reason why we haven't achieved what we wanted to achieve is because of ourselves, right? It's because of us. And when we face that, our ego doesn't like it. Our ego says, but I don't want to hear that. It's not my fault. It's their fault. It's them. It's them. And we point the finger. But when we point the finger, we're giving our power away. And when we give our power away, we have no power. And when we have no power, we are not creating the life that we want. So it starts with facing ourselves and saying, you know what? I've been getting in my own way. I am the creator of my reality. I am the creator of these situations. I am determining what happens to me. I have choice. Now, I might not have 100% choice. I don't have choice of the weather right now, for example, in Melbourne. But I do have choice to how I respond to it. And I do have choice with the relationship that I have with the weather. And I'm going to choose to have an empowering one, because otherwise I can't do the things that I want to do in my life. So it starts with letting go, fully resigning from excuses. And I'll give you a simple tip that Joe Pane gave to me like 7 years ago, or maybe more, is if you are about to language a reason why you are not doing something inside your life, and the reason is not you, as in it's something outside of you, it's because of my car, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Say, for example, someone says, the reason why I can't come is because of my car. I disagree. The reason why you can't come is because you don't look after your car, or because you don't have a situation where you have been able to look after your car, and you are responsible for that, and there are things that you could do differently. And so I get that it takes our ego getting out of the way to be able to accept responsibility. But if you're about to language the reason why that you can't do something or haven't done something, and the answer is outside of you, don't say it. Just don't do it. Instead, you just be quiet and you go, good, all right, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. What can I do better? How can I take this to another level? Now, it's not the most attractive way to think, but hey, having a millionaire lifestyle is not common, is it? How many people do you know that have a millionaire lifestyle, or more importantly, have just the lifestyle that they love? Again, don't get hung up on the number. It's about having the choice. It's about having the freedom to be able to do what you want when you want to do it. Now, I don't mean it in an immature way, but I mean to be able to spend time living your values. If that means making a difference, being with your family, creating businesses, whatever it is that you're doing it, and you're looking after your health at the same time. It doesn't mean you do all of that, but then you're overweight and stressed out. That's not a great combination. It's where you have it all. How many people do you know that have that? Well, not many people, because thinking like this is not common. But that's how we got to think. We've got to think in a way that's not common, because we've got to rise above what most people do. If we want to have what most people have, think how most people think. If we want to have what a very few amount of people have, then you've got to think differently.